Panda. Panda. Panda, 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 panda.
Hey Soup, it's Claytano. Welcome back, you guys. Yeah, I fucking hate that song too, but it's alright. Anyway, we got pandas for days here, okay? We got the red panda, we got the blue panda, we got the yellow panda, the white panda, and the purple panda. This one's the only one that actually looks like an actual panda. Anyway, so I thought, I don't really, I'm submitting to peer pressure right now. I'm gonna make these videos about the new pandas. Okay, so let's just go over them, and I'll give you my take on the monster itself. So we got the fire panda, Zhang Fei. So it's almost like Fei, like the dark one, but like it's Zhang. It's like the French Fei, right? It's not French at all. Anyway, it's got the defensive leader skill, so that's awesome for anybody that doesn't have a defensive leader skill for raids. Also for arena, that's pretty good too, with like arena stall freaking stupid defense, right? And then you got the normal basic skill, which is actually a defense break, which is awesome for any first skill. Any first skill that has defense break is sick. That's why Galleon's so awesome, right? He's got attacks the enemy 3 times with each strike having a 30% chance to decrease the target's defense for 2 turns. So that's awesome, really. I mean, it really is. It really is. Plus that, since it attacks 3 times, like for having that from Necro is amazing as well. So that's awesome. Everything's just awesome. It's just awesome day. Awesome day. Calm mind. What's this one? Sequential attack. Like, why not have a little bit cooler names for it though? Like, let's be honest. Calm mind. Like, come on, this is a panda. He doesn't have no calm mind. Pandas are going extinct. They're scared. Anyway, removes your harmful effects, cast it on yourself, and counterattacks for 2 turns. When attacked, recovers 50% of the HP of all allies in each turn for the next 2 turns. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's 2 turns. Heals your team 15%. So really, it's like a 30% heal over the course of 2 turns, which is all right. And the fact that it can get removed is a little bit, it's all right. It's all right. And then this one here, it's a 4-turn attack. So this is pretty cool too. But now this one for Necro, Necro is looking really good here. So if you put this counterattack on yourself, and then you're gonna counterattack every time you get hit for 3 times. So really awesome. And then you have Panda Supremacy. Attacks the enemy 4 times with each strike having a 50% chance to apply a random harmful effect. The damage is proportional to your defense and the enemy's max HP. So that's like Orion's skill, right? So it just randomly, like whatever, you're gonna get this debuff, you're gonna get that debuff, but everything's on one target on this guy. I mean, it's pretty cool. It attacks 4 times, so it's good for Necro as well, right? So really, just the fusible monster, it's worth getting. It's not like I don't know, Katarina, that people shouldn't really focus on fusing. This one's really, really worth getting, and it's gonna help you out for a lot of your dungeons. And really, I actually want to make a fully farmable and fusible DB10, GB10, and Necro B10 team using the same 5 farmable monsters, and I think I'm gonna have this guy in it because he's gonna be good for everything, really. Now the base HP is a little bit sucky. He is a defensive stat monster though, so his defense is really nice. I forgot I can look at his junk. Anyway, and then the speed just blows, right? It does. Let's be honest. It blows. He kind of, I mean, yeah, he looks like he eats a lot of soup. Kind of like Poe from Panda. Anyway, so that's the fire one. As far as runes go, I mean, I'd probably say let's throw like, I was gonna do Violent Revenge, HP, defense, or HP, defense, depending on how you're using him. If you want to go with Arena, I'd probably at least try to get 30,000 HP on him and then do the rest into defense. Just so depending on your subs, and then try to get like 60 to 70 plus speed out of your subs. I know it's a little bit tough for most of you guys, but that's like what you want to shoot for. And if you need to go speed slot too, I don't know. I mean, I really want to just use him as a tank and a utility. I don't think he needs to do damage like and be based off crit damage. I wouldn't say build crit damage slot 2. That's just my opinion. You guys can do what you want with it, but that's my opinion. So Vile, Revenge, HP, defense, or something like that. And yeah, that's about it. He's not gonna get Lucian because he's a fire monster, so he doesn't have to have a whole lot of HP, but like, you know, 25, 30,000 HP, that's fine. As long as he's got enough to withstand maybe 1 or 2 crits, he's good. He's golden. That's for arena though. If you're using him for any other reason, he doesn't really need to have a whole lot of HP. For raids, 20,000 is fine. For necro, 20,000 is fine. I think like my monsters for raids don't even have like 19,000, and they still live. My Rands for raids, for necro, I'm sorry, they have like 12,000 HP and they still live. So really, HP in necro is whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. So without quitting out of it, I guess I can use this little doohickey here. So this is the blue Panda warrior, Molong. Weird name. I mean, they're all Chinese names, I guess. I think that's Chinese. He has an HP leader skill, right? He's got HP stat, and he's got HP, a lot of HP, and pretty decent defense as well. So this one, I actually like his stats better than the other one. I know the other one's a defense monster, but this one's HP, and he's got decent HP. I was hoping that being a Panda though, they're gonna have a lot more HP because they look like they have a lot of hit points. Like they can just like suck your hand into their face. Like maybe 13,000, you know, kind of get up there near Zeroth. You know, there's nothing near Zeroth, and I think that would have been cool to see. But anyway, he doesn't. So as far as this, attacks all enemies 3 times, with each strike having 15% chance to remove a beneficial effect, and stuns them for 1 turn. This attack will deal more damage according to your max. So this is cool. This is actually a buff remover as well. So they added another one into the game. 15% chance to remove a beneficial effect. A beneficial effect, not all beneficial effects. It's a lackluster one. Deals more damage according to your max HP, so that's always good when it's damage based on HP. So it'll probably do pretty good there. What's the name of that? Dragon's Dance. You're a Panda. You don't dance with dragons. You eat soup. Reckless Assault, though, launches a reckless attack that damages the enemy by 70% of its HP at the cost of receiving the same amount of damage. The damage can't exceed your current HP and will be 20% less effective against boss enemies. 2% HP at the cost of receiving the same amount of damage. Okay, I mean, so you're killing yourself to do a lot of damage, so that's pretty cool. The fact that it works on bosses as well, but again, it is 20% less effective against bosses, so I can see where that could be pretty powerful. Maybe, you know, it's always a little weird when you kill yourself on the turn and then you don't have a self heal, right? Like, it doesn't have a self heal. I know a lot of people that have gotten him, and I think maybe trying it with, I mean, I don't know if vampire would work, so like you kill and then you heal at the same time. I don't even know if that would work or not. I would recommend somebody try it and let me know in the comments below if it works. But if not, then I would probably go Despair, because he has an AoE, Despair Revenge or something like that. Despair Revenge, maybe Violent Revenge, probably the same type of build as the other one. Again, I wouldn't build any defense on him. Not to say don't build any defense on him, get him from subs, but I'd probably go HP, 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 and then get speed and defense from your substats. That's what I would do, just based on his build. And then I'd probably throw him leader in the arena, and yeah, that's it. Okay, moving on. Feng Yan, I mean, he's yellow. Yeah, he's pretty yellow. Golden Panda warrior. Defense again, but not as good defense as the fire one, so I'm not sure why that is. Like 801, 823, and he's got less health, so this is a bit weird, right? Why he's got less health and his his leader skill is a guild battles defense. It's not even for everything. Okay, so let's see what he's got. He's got Calm Mind, so it removes the harmful effects. Oh. Yeah, okay, so it removes harmful effects on you, counter attacks for 2 turns, recovers HP. Yeah, okay, so that's the same as the fire one. Your attack bar increases by 30% whenever you're attacked. Your attack will inflict additional damage that is proportionate to your defense whenever you attack. So that means that this attack is going to do even more damage when you have defense. So I can see how that's pretty OP, because really you're only using this triple attack every single time you attack, and then you're removing buffs and you're healing yourself. Triple attack, removing buffs, and then you're also using this skill now. Oh, so you're removing buffs, you're breaking their defense, you're healing yourself, you're removing your buffs. Wait, did I say that right? Anyway, you guys understand what I mean. And then your attack bar increases by 30% whenever you're attacked. That's pretty cool. So anytime you're attacked, you're like, I'm ready. I'm gonna bounce back. Well, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna bounce back right now. Your attacks will inflict deal. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So the more you get attacked, the more your attack bar increases, the more you go. So I would probably say let's go ahead and exploit that. Put it on. I wouldn't say revenge. I would say let's exploit it and make it even farther. So let's do nemesis, and then I would say violent nemesis on this guy. So that way, anytime you get attacked, you're gonna go next. You know, especially if you're getting attacked a lot, nemesis is gonna be sick because he's gonna have this and this. Oh my god, I can see how this would be good even with the lower substats or lower main stats. Of his ability. And then Guild Wars, yeah, he'd probably be pretty good in Guild Wars. I could expect. Any single target monsters are good in Guild Wars for the most part. So yeah, so that's the Wind one, Fang Yan. That's my suggestion on the runes for you guys as well. And then, you know, the ones that no one's ever gonna get, no one ever cares about, light and dark ones here. So that's an attack one though, so that's interesting. Anyway. So, Tian Lang. Cute little white panda. Panda. They all have the same 96 speed. Oh, no they don't. Yeah, so that's, I'm a little interested on that dark one, but we'll get to that. So this is a HP 40%, 44% in guild battles. That's pretty cool. I mean, guild battles, is that really what this has come down to? Like, everybody wants a guild battle monster? Come on. HP 12,345, so Water One's got more. But let's see what this is. Attacks all enemies. So this is the one that removes the beneficial effects from enemies and stuns them for 1 turn. Oh, does the Water One stun them for 1 turn too? Yeah, it does. So then I would put the Water One, never mind, on Violent. Because it has a built-in stun anyway, so you don't need to spare. Unless you want to, like, you know, definitely stun more often, that's up to you. But I think having the Violent would be cooler. And then what's this? Strong Energy passive. So another passive skill. The effect of all attack bar increasing skills of both allies and enemies will be decreased by 50%. Your attack bar will increase by 20%. Whenever an enemy uses an attack bar increasing skill, this skill will not apply to an opponent that has the same skill or boss skills. Wow, that's an interesting passive. So anything like Vertihile or, you know, Hua or anything like that that's trying to remove or lower your attack bar, or like say Leo, it's gonna be 50% less effective. And then anytime they use that attack, you're getting your attack bar boosted by 20%. The only problem is don't use attack bar boosting monsters with it, because they're going to be 50% as well. But basically the Panda's going to move. I'm sorry, Panda. I gotta say Panda. The Panda's going to move faster probably than most of them if he's got decent speed. So in this case, I would say probably put him a little bit faster on this one. Maybe go speed slot 2, HP, and Violent Nemesis. I'd say either Violent Nemesis, Violent Revenge, Speed, Slot 2, HP. I think that would be the best way to go for him. Again, of course, the builds could change from here on out. I mean, they're tanks. You could really build them as whatever you want. You could build him all HP, and just have him be like a bruiser for the most part. I mean, he's gonna be a bruiser either way. It just depends on how fast you want him to be. But I would say let's build him like 120 plus speed or something like that. I'm sorry, like plus 120. So added on, that'd be like 216, something like that. So Mi Ying. That's that's kind of fun to say. Mi Ying. For this Panda here, it's the black one. It's an attack. It's the only attack one out of all of them. And it's a Guild War battle leader skill. I'm not a fan of those, man. I'm really not. But speed 111, that's really nice to see. Actually, very nice to see. Attack is 801, so that's decent for an attack monster. It's not crazy, but it's like okay. He's got the Calm Mind, so he removes harmful effects from yourself. To be honest, I probably would have rather seen the other skill on him. Maybe not. I don't know. I guess it is what it is. Almighty Strength attacks all enemies, decreasing their attack power for 2 turns, and cast a shield on yourself equivalent to 20% of the damage inflicted for 3 turns. So you decrease everybody's attack power, and for 20% of the damage, that's how much of a shield you put on yourself. So that's pretty cool that it's a shield based on your damage output instead of a shield based on your level. I mean, nobody knows what based on your level means, really. I don't, unless you guys do. Let me know if you guys do, but like for Tosi and all the other samurais that just got that shield based on your level. Same with, what's her Wind's face? Acasis, shield based on her level. What does that even mean, But this one's cool because it's based on the damage you output. So the more damage you do, the tankier your shield will be. Also, he's got this sick spear. It's kind of cool. It's a lot. I think it's cooler than everybody else's, just because it's purple and it's pink and it's sexy. That's Mi Ying. As far as runes, I'd probably go speed slot 2 because it's you wanna try to play to that as much as possible. You want him to be fast because you're expecting him to be fast. You don't want to have a slow 111 speed based monster, right? But that's crazy why they would even make a Panda 111 base speed and then they would make a dragon not that fast. That doesn't make sense. Pandas are supposed to be slow. They should have been really slow. They should have made them like 80 speed, like Golem slow, and then just made these sick, ridiculous stats on them. That would have been an interesting way to do it, but anyway, I'm not Comtois, so it is what it is. But he's got this big old belly that he's going to be moving around fast with. And as far as runes, I'm getting off topic. I mean, basic nuker. Speed, crit damage, attack. That's probably what I would do. Speed, crit damage, attack. Because the faster he is, the more HP you're gonna regain. You're gonna use this skill more often. You're gonna use this skill more often. Get that shield, get that heal, and it's gonna be intense. So speed, crit damage, attack, or as always, like I said in my how to rune all nukes and damage dealers, you can always go speed, crit rate, attack as well. But that's it for now, guys. Definitely appreciate you tuning in and watching my review of the Panda Warrior. Thank you so much for watching. And I haven't posted actually a video in a couple days, so I'm going to try to post another video tomorrow as far as my summonings are concerned, so stay tuned for that. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Stay soupy. Don't be potatoes. Peace. Later. Bye-bye. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. If you want to see my previous video, you can click on the link or visit me on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, I just started making t-shirts, so check out my website at www.claytano.com to see all of my gamer-inspired apparel. And as always, stay soupy and don't be a potato.